So I'm trying to get a bit better at this talking naturally in front of a camera thing. And I thought a good thing to talk about would be mental health. Um, it's something very close to me, and I've suffered with it a lot to the point of 5 attempts now on my life. And I've lost 3 friends over the past 2 years because of it. Now, I think everyone needs to realise though that a lot of performers are severely depressed. The number of performers I know personally who have attempted suicide or are severely depressed is ridiculous. It's a lot of people. And I think this industry really attracts people with mental health issues or creates people to have mental health issues. We're in a weird environment where we have no rhythm, we have no pattern, we have no routine, and we're in a high stress environment just all the time, which doesn't help at all. We're always constantly thinking, when's the next gig going to come in? When am I going to get paid? And money and rent troubles, that's one of the leading causes of mental health these days. And we're super exposed to social media all the time. Too many of us spend way too long on social media, and that's been proven to cause depression, especially in teenagers. And I mean, we're a little bit better off because most of us are in our late 20s, our early 30s. But it's been proven in teenagers, so I think it's going to affect all of us. And all of us are constantly anxious. We're constantly worried, thinking, are we good enough? Are we actually right for this industry? But I think performing can also be a great exposure therapy. That moment when you step on stage, you can't think about anything else. I don't think about my rent or any other projects or any other issue in my life the moment I'm on stage. And I hope a lot of you feel that same way, because you have to be in that moment when you're on stage. You have to enjoy it. And there's no other better feeling. That adrenaline rush you get when you come off a stage is stronger than any drug, in my opinion. So I'm not very good at talking about ways of dealing with anxiety and depression because I am terrible at dealing with it myself. But I'll try and give you a couple of pointers, really. So try and get on stage more. Try and get more stage time, try and enjoy that moment. It'll just give you a couple of minute break from all the voices in your head. And understand that a lot of people are going through this. There's a lot of people you can talk to. Literally, people you wouldn't think are severely depressed are. People hide it very, very well these days. So talk to people about it. Talk to people about it and you'll find out you have a lot more in common with them about your situation than you realised. A weird one that's helped in the past for me is get to the gym. There's something to do with endorphins. I'm not going to try and get scientific on it, but physical activity and making your heart rate higher can actually help. I'm not saying it's as strong as an antidepressant or anything like that, but it can help. Something we all need to realise as well is that social media is completely fake. Everyone who puts out a great lifestyle on social media is quite often hiding something. No one's life is that perfect. And you've got to realise that social media is people putting the best parts of their life forwards and not showing you any of the worst parts of their life. Because why would they? So something that I like to do is try to keep plodding along, just keep moving, just one step in front of the other, keep going, and eventually you'll find something that just sparks something in you, makes you happier, makes you enjoy your time a little bit more. Something that can also help is to try something different, change your path in life, change your route, change your direction. Starting this project for me was that. I was very down before I started this, and this has given me a new lease, a new concept on how I want to be in this industry and how I want to be in life. So trying something different, try something new, scare yourself a little bit. This is very much a case of everything I've just said is a case of do as I say, not as I do. Anyone that knows me well will know I find my comfort at the bottom of a bottle rather than talking to anyone. But that's how I am. Again, I'm telling you how to deal with this shit, and I'm telling you the worst advice possible. Like, I'm telling you to talk to people, but that's exactly what I do not do. So I'm hoping talking about something like this can open the door just a little bit for everyone talking a bit more openly about this, because this is something a lot of people in our industry suffer with, and I think we need to get better at talking about it. So if anyone ever needs a personal chat, my phone number's on my website. It's always on, so feel free to give me a call anytime. Cheers, guys.